Okay. So in Rosaria then is where we... Yeah, there we go. Surely these armbands will give off the aesthetic of a class chairman. Like a Japanese high school class chairman and nothing else. Nothing else will remind you of armbands.
Okie doke.
Run like the wind. Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have...
Whoa!
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
I thought that Choco was about to fly for a second.
I was able to do a couple of crazy jumps before, so I was hoping this would be one of them, but it's not.
Oh.
Also, I appreciate that. I want more dialogue like that as we ride around.
Are we going in the right direction?
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Other way. This time Josh didn't have anything to say about it. I gotta start calling people churlish.
Churlish?
I like that word. That's a good ass word. It's I feel like that's something my grandma would say. Like Mama would say, like, "Why you look so churlish? Look, yes, look upon him face there. He might look churlish, you see."
Man, they really put his memorial in the corner like that?
Off to the side.
Father always fought for what he believed was right.
Maybe
Heroes Bluff.
Maybe he liked it.
It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
I believe the bluff is the side of a mountain.
Yes.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men.
He should have looked back at that fucking prenup.
Been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive.
Sure knew how to fucking pick him.
And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may.
Oh.
That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Sign the prenup, my boy.
Don't forget. Don't you forget.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
She'll take way more than half. Oh, God damn it. Well, you know, we can only hope that Anna's grave is just wherever they tossed her into the ocean, and let the fucking let the minnows feed. Why? Okay.
Sure.
It's a weird note, but okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Did you just max out the S?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
just
hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
do Anna like Diogenes, just toss him over the fucking city walls and let the wolves take her.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm
One
your
wolf
man.
in particular, actually.
Silver chocobo feather.
Oh,
Get super
maybe
powered
not.
up by it.
Though I'm not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
Did you get the secret letter from Annabella saying that Tupac was her true love all along?
God damn.
Damn, dude.
Yo.
And then she had Olivier writing letters to Tupac like, I wish you'd come back. Mommy's so sad without you. How fucked up is that?
Yo, how many L's in Elwyn, bro? Dude.
Olivier wasn't even alive when Tupac died. You know? Pac fucking... That was well...
Bro.
We'll see. Thank you. Damn, dude. That I appreciate a nice fucking last minute bit. Good finishing and a line bit at the fucking 5-yard line. Strong. I'm chuffed. Proper chuffed at Annabella Pinkett Smith.
Just about surviving, are you?
Oh, you got a lot to say.
Oh.
When I was a little girl,
My family owned a bear. Did you now? They let her sleep in a corner of a barn and had her play with me and teach me letters. We never ate together or slept under the same roof, but even so, she was like family. I was with her on the day she died. She held me in her arms and whispered in my ear, "My darling Martha, I'm so glad you didn't awaken." It was only years later that I found out she wasn't just a servant. She was my grandmother.
my grandmother.
And I watched her die in a corner of the barn on a pile of old straw.
I swore then and there.
I was going to do everything in my power to bring an end to all this, to never stop fighting until the day when bearers can live free, just like she deserved to.
So when you have a bearer kid, you give it up because fuck that, I'm not raising this, right? But when a bearer has an uncursed kid, they take it away? And then it returns to the lineage?
Oh damn! That could.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus!
Damn. And you know what? When I see that glint in your eyes, I reckon that day might be along sooner than I dare to hope.
Like it's all like obviously that's the mechanics of it, but you see the scene here and then you don't invert it for a second, right? But yeah, what if a bearer couple, because they're the only ones that are allowed to touch each other, have an uncursed kid?
Yeah.
Does the state just claim that immediately and go, "Oh fuck no, this is a human being. Get away from it." Right?
Weren't long after Rosalie got ransacked by Sir Wade, that Sir Wade and his men turned up at our gates begging for shelter.
Put the wind right up us.
It did. The state of them, all dressed in filthy rags. We were worried they might be cutthroats come to thieve and pillage. But some of the folks they'd helped escape from the capital recognized them and set us right.
And thank goodness they did.
I couldn't have dreamed of better guests than the Guardians, the way they took the bearers under their wing and taught the Blood Axes how to fight like true shields of Rosaria. And when night fell, and they'd gather all around the bonfire to sing songs of the old duchy, why, it was enough to bring a tear to your eye.
Like being back in the glory days.
It was. With them, the knights in shining armor come riding to the rescue.
Half of me wishes they hadn't left.
For Eastpool. But the other half knows they're better off up there, and they're only something. And we're just down here if they'd ever need us. Because that's what Rosaria's all about. Not preening knights and mooning maiden, but proud, hard-working men and women helping one another out.
Okay. I'm actually
Give the others my regards.
concerned about dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying. We are, in fact, on the clock, so some of that flavor text is going to have to wait.
Okay.
Okay, so somewhere in here there's more people to talk to. Let's see.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
Uh-huh.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Okay. More?
One more.
There was one side quest where it said go talk to 3 people, and I spoke to one, and the one gave me the info I needed, and then it just moved on to the next step.
Oh.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh. It has to be marked.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
Whose voice is that?
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Wait, what did she just offer? Sorry, wait, what? Never mind dilly-dallying. What did I just what did I just miss?
In fruit.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver
Yeah, your own mom. Would you like would you like would you like an etching?
Too good to be true. Since I'm already here.
Can I see what I'm buying first?
Oh, God. I am not interested, thank you, but I know a king who might be, actually. You've got a business idea, I've got the right person for you. Not me. Let me give you his number. Ay, ay, ay.
Come on.
Oh.
Run like the wind.
Abandoned shack.
Why, look here, it's Buzz Killington. He's brought out his etchings. Here's a man trying to ride a bicycle, but... Oh, it looks like he's having some trouble getting on, isn't he?
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Goddard Damarung has a pretty cool hilt. I like it.
I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
Hope we don't have to fight it or anything.
I just took on one that cast meteor at me. I'm not in the mood to fuck around.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Peace.
Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Alright, bitch.
Thank you.
We're watching you. The fuck you up to?
Let's get this back to Gareth before they change their minds.
Oh, okay, that was easy and peaceful.
There you go. No problem. Would you like to subscribe to the Queen's OnlyFans? No. Thank you. We're good. I think we're good.
Does she have a free link somewhere? Or?
A free page? Not quite.
Damn.
But she will offer the first rating free. Rate your icon. Annabella's doing icon ratings.
It was no trouble at all.
Still, I appreciate it.
Hello, Gav.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
I mean, it's not that long. That you need to fade out to black.
Yeah.
There on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have
Oh,
thought
also, Mid had a new
Everything
swear.
up there's been
She said
abandoned for
Titan's
years.
tits.
Ah,
The empty
okay.
cabin made for the perfect
Thank you.
shelter.
Important.
That's it. That's very important.
Fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off.
Right on.
And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me.
Damn.
Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one
That's
of my own at
that's the
last.
new one. That's the new guy.
So
The
all
new
those
scout.
long
new
nights
scout.
in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
I wonder what happens if you turn him away.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You in there, Gav?
You,
You
can
in
give
there,
it to
though?
yourself.
But you in there, though. But you in there. But you in there.
I can get out whenever I want. Isn't it great?
Yeah? You're down to be instantly called daddy? Mm-hmm. All right. Double D? Clive, I think I like some Prego.
Oh my god.
I didn't know that about myself, but...
So you have a second one already lined up, huh? Don't you, Gav?
The baby calls me daddy too.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean, a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too.
Aww.
Oh, I hope you like it.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, me lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Pause. What the fuck is chat going on about? The joke is that the baby has a father figure, but then sexually, Edda's calling Gav daddy as well. That is the joke. What the fuck are you guys on about? Holy shit. Stop it. Fucking holy god. YouTube, I'm sorry. That's wild. Jesus Christ.
Clive. Fancy a swift off.
She's 17?
I could be convinced.
Did they say that at any point?
I did not know. I did not know.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I have
what?
What?
In the lore book? Okay, all right. Fuck it.
Well, guess that.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Everybody shut up. Jesus Christ.
I think Edda might have something to say
Hey,
about
there you
that.
go. He's into it.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times.
I didn't read the Ultimania.
Wasn't long after my 10th name day.
Fucking
Mum told
Christ.
us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was.
You hear that and it's like, is it because of bearer or because of death? Right?
I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero.
Okay, you are quite the
I'm
hero
just
in
a
our
daft
story,
little
buddy.
Dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
I mean, even Clive isn't like Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Boo-hoo. Nice, yeah. Just tank it.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
It's Krillin, man. The strongest human.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Oh, brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Which one? The ugly purple one.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, so the previous mission that led into this was basically just like, yeah, Gav's kind of the best. He's our only scout because he's the best. But also, it'd be nice if we gave him a day off. Don't tell him that, though. But
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off.
just pee off the ledge onto like the bottom floor where the boat guy's hanging out.
Oh, Bolus. Looks like, oh, it's starting to rain.
For,
Hot.
you know.
Goddamn blight rain.
I know.
Acidic.
So salty. Stings the eyes.
Gav rules.
Gav is pretty boss. One of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
Free.
And he gets to be, and he's even the type that's like, yeah, I'll fucking raise that kid, right?
One of these days. One of these days, I swear, it's gonna be me who drinks you under the table.
If by under the table you mean retching on my boots half the night, I reckon one of those days was yesterday.
Ha ha, you think you're so funny. But just wait till we crack open the bottle I left in your chambers. That stuff's strong enough to burn the horns off a behemoth.
Sounds like I'll be needing some new boots.
Yeah, something new in your chambers?
Off he goes. Yeah, man. Maury would be proud. You know?
Even though it ain't my baby, I'll be there for you.
I want to be there for that baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, but you look good for the cameras.
Right? Or was it People's Court was the other one where the lady was all celebrating and she's like, how dare you? This man wants to be there for that kid and just lays into this fucking lady that was all happy. Even though this dude was paying for like all the years of this kid's life without actually being his father, and then they find out with the paternity test like however many years later, and it's just like, you what?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Concern for Jill. Though our icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we will be poor friends indeed if we do not seek to lighten that burden, if even but only a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, I would speak on this more in private.
Fair enough.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
You couldn't bring this up earlier?
We had a lot of time on Chocobo back just now. But this has unique rewards. Although it is technically a part 1.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than ever.
Take her back to the beach, brother.
You still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
With Toggle.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It
Oh,
was the first time Father had allowed us to join him.
time to go pick up some
When he
snow.
realized
Hold
he had
on.
the entire retinue
Hold
down to
on. The
pot
word
boys
wasn't
combing the
blue. It
countryside.
wasn't highlighted.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business.
God damn it, you're right.
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
Is it taken over by
Saying I
beasts?
should go and scout the area for bandits.
I'm saying we should first go
Of
and see if
course,
there
kill
are
the
actually
monsters
still
that
any
are
snow
in the
daisies
place
left.
where the snow daisies are to fix our
What do you mean without me,
relationship
Clive?
with Jill. To remind her that she belongs.
That
It makes
order.
perfect
I
sense.
can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
It is super logical. I don't see what the fuss is about.
Okay, right next to the obelisk. That's good.
Shout outs to the placement being right next to the obelisk. I really appreciate it.
Oh, more left? Or, yeah.
Yeah. Give me more of that Metroid Prime 1 treasure hunting and a little less of that Metroid Prime 2. Topical. What is it gonna be? A little small for bandits.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Oh my god.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Okay. It was a waste of a time step. So, they didn't want you traveling too far for a nothing. Right? Imagine riding Chocobo for 5 minutes.
Oh, it's all blighted.
Actually, there's nothing going on here.
Oh,
Back to the
snow
hideaway.
daisies at home.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Oh.
Though it would be nice if you could choose which side of the hideaway to dock at.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen.
Let's go see the botanists.
This should time.
Good old Goots. I feel like when we run by, we should just hear...
All the time.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
The Royal Meadows,
Right.
then.
Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Meanwhile, Jill is in bed or something.
Maybe.
Just like, oh. Oh.
Tossing and turning. That's not a... Ah.
Not an obelisk. Traveling required.
Yeah, this one, there's more shit going on the other side of town. I wish it was placed a little differently.
Now I help the garrison today.
I hope there's a critical moment where when the hideout, when everything's going down and everything is at its highest tension point, you give Goots a mission to go get your boots, and then he can be like, go get the boots. Go get the boots.
Those things.
Get the boots. Goots. Goots.
Just flailing on his back.
Good girl.
That ain't a chocobo.
Just the one of you, eh?
Different kind of bird.
Those are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Word?
Don't get surrounded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a hunt over here. In fact, I hunted an S rank monster right over here.
Okay.
What was it called? It was the lion one. It was Chimera, but it had its own name. Nope. Oh, usually it stands out pretty obviously.
Yeah. Can't see it. In the Royal Meadows by the bay or something? I'm not sure. Oh?
Ah, over here.
Ah,
there you go.
Beasts.
Look, brother. Do you see them?
I do. The flowers and our friends.
Oh.
I missed.
Oh no.
Get down here.
Dragnet. Oh, full rotation.
New enemies approach.
Far left. Also, there's a set arc that you.
Oh yeah, you can't
do a 360.
No, you can't do a 360.
Ah, okay.
You can do not even 180.
It's like 45.
45.
degrees, like,
Yeah, 45 in all directions, I'd say.
Hey.
Minotaur.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Alright, time for a combo. Oh, on the edge of the field. Damn. New enemies? What? Melting. Ouch. That was no joke. Did you just Zantetsuken the orb?
Yeah. Yeah, it hard locked over to that after the thing died. You know, it's fine.
One more. Nice job, team. Nice combo.
You did it. Josh hasn't shot out one of those, like, giant beams in a
Fire
minute.
beams, yeah.
That was harder than I expected.
Brother, you destroyed all the flowers.
Maybe that's why he didn't do a giant fire attack. Yeah.
It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Even the quest to cheer our friends up ends with taking, like, 15 lives.
Someone needs to die for happiness.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Brother, you have no riz. Have you tried awkwardly kissing her hand on first meeting? And making her snort?
That usually makes an impression.
Well, then I'm all out of ideas.
Oh, hi.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Wait, we have to go back there? You couldn't just pick up a few and make a bouquet?
Are we doing that role-playing thing again, Clive? Should I call you Lord Underhill? Am I Lady D again, or Lady J, rather? No, not this time.
There's so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I.
The monster blood on the flowers makes it extra romantic.
Man's Hill. Or tried to.
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what a ward really was until the Game of Thrones plot version of it. Where it's like, oh no, you're a kidnapped kid to ensure peace. So the fact that your kids are friends is circumstantial, because really this is a, hey, you stay nice to me, I've got your child.
Before we broke camp,
Now pay your
the
fucking
morning after
tribute.
the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Phrasing.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Traveling companions?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to...
Tell me about it. I know, Clive, you've been to space. We get it.
That's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Don't cut away. Yeah, there you go. No awkward Gav interruptions or slapstick. There you go.
I never was much good at garlands. But it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish Jill had more to do in the story overall, but it's cool. How many? I don't know. There's a lot of Final Fantasies I haven't played, but I'm like, how many of them do you actively get to see in a relationship?
Probably be getting back.
I feel like you don't get to see it often. I feel like it's always the flirting phase, and then the like, oh, and then when they do confirm they like each other, either credits roll or a sword drops from the fucking skies. You know, but
cool, a sword.
It feels like you don't get that because for the same reason that you don't see it too much in like anime either. It's just like it's about the budding of the relationship and the will they, won't they, but like, yeah.
Oh, Shiva's kiss. Reduced Diamond Dust cooldown by 7.5 seconds.
That is significant.
Snow Daisy Garland. Put it in the chambers with the rest of the garbage.
Let's have more protagonists and characters that actually get the relationship and then get to the, you get to see the dynamic.
Cool.
So the party's there forever, I guess. No more switching out.